Hello everybody and welcome to another video here on the channel discussing FIFA yet again, FIFA 19, and not really ranting about it, just citing a concern, yet another concern. There seems to be many concerns surrounding FIFA at the moment. But before we moan, I must say I've hit 50 subscribers, which isn't much of a milestone per se, but it's half of 100, so I'll take it. Anyway, thanks to anyone that is subscribed already, it means a lot, and I know these videos tend to get a little bit more out there towards other people. If you're new, maybe hit the red button, maybe hit the big red button. Like I said, it would mean a lot, and we're starting to get a little bit more traction, and obviously with FIFA 19 not too far away, hopefully we can get this channel growing a little bit. Without further ado, let's get into it. And as you can tell by the title, this is surrounding licenses, specifically around FIFA 19, and why I think there might be a bit of an issue, concern, I don't know what to call it. Now obviously, in case you haven't heard, in the last few days, seriously? In the last few days, we got the news that Liga was coming with the authentic broadcasting package and all that, which we already had. It's also coming with over 200 new player face scans. It's also going to have 16 new stadiums, joining the two in Madrid, obviously the Bernabeu, and the Wanda Metropolitano, whatever it's called, Atletico Madrid Stadium, which meaning all the stadiums in La Liga, actually not all of them, I think some of the teams that went down also have their ground on there, all of them but Barcelona, which is obviously on PES for at least one more year. So we're getting the authentic La Liga, similar to what we have with the Premier League when we got that in FIFA 15, and more recently in the last couple of days it was sort of leaked or rumoured that we'd get this, but Serie A is also coming back onto FIFA 19. No more Calcio COA. Serie A will be like an officially licensed league yet again on FIFA. Now there's no real suggestion that means more grounds or the broadcast package coming along with it, but you'd assume the broadcast package will be there. Can't speak these words, it's too big for me. Will be in the game. Whether new stadiums will follow is less certain. And obviously in the scheme of things, I don't want to act like I'm just complaining for the sake of it. This is a good thing for FIFA. Obviously the more licensing the better, the more realistic, the more authentic the game is, so don't get the impression that I'm annoyed with this. I like the fact that we got more grounds in La Liga. It make career modes a lot more entertaining and more interesting in Spain. I like the fact that Italy has the league license now. Hopefully the Serie B will follow, because I believe we're getting like the cup competitions and obviously the Serie A, so hopefully Italy becomes quite authentic. This isn't a bad thing at all, that's not what I'm suggesting. However, something that I've started to click onto a lot more with FIFA in the last few weeks is that, specifically with FIFA 19, they seem to be really aiming for licenses to be classed as features, and I think that's pretty poor and borderline pathetic, and I'll go into reasons why in this video. As I've said, having licensing as a whole, not a problem. In fact, I welcome it. I think they need more licenses. I hope they get more licenses in the future, and it will only make the game again more authentic, more realistic, and better to play as a whole. However, for me the problem does come in when you start seeing these new licenses being classed as features. Now obviously there's no necessary proof that they're classing these new licenses as features, however it's just the way they say certain things and the way they've been positioning the game really. Obviously when we had the official reveal at E3, very much centred around the Champions League and nothing else, not even the Europa League got any mention. It was literally, look, we got the Champions League, and that was about it. And then there was the thing that made me most concerned. This was earlier on today as of recording this. One of the community managers of EA, who I must say have been brilliant, it's made the community feel a little bit closer to EA, albeit not that close, but it has made us get closer, and hopefully the future is bright with them. However, when they tweeted about the fact that Serie A is licensed, someone replied saying, but when are we going to see some career mode announcements? And his reply was, Serie A, La Liga, UEFA, aren't those career mode changes too? Almost suggesting that we should take the fact they've got La Liga, Serie A, and obviously the UEFA licensing as the changes to career mode. Now, I don't agree with that at all. I really don't. I find that quite just worrying. There was also a interview, I can't remember who it was from, it was for someone working on FIFA, when asked about career mode changes, and it was just very blunt. Look, we've got the Champions League. Have I mentioned we've got the Champions League? And that also made alarm bells ring in my head that, hang on, when we're getting this as a feature, aren't we? And the main thing that I see with this is that this is the official game of the World Football Association. This is the official game of FIFA, World Football. The fact that licenses should even be close to considered as features to me is just mind-boggling. It's the, like I say, official game of the World of Football, the World Football Association, the World of Football. Licensing should be on. It should be there. There should be a heavy presence of the top leagues and leagues that are licensed and competitions that are licensed. This shouldn't be seen as a massive deal. Obviously, I understand they have competition and they're not always going to have all the licenses, but they should have a good chunk of them. They've got so much more money than Konami, for example. They should have a large chunk of licenses. It should not be looked at as a feature. To be honest, we should have had more stadiums in Spain a long time ago. Spain is a major league in Europe, and the fact that it hasn't had that many stadiums in recent years. Talking Nou Camp aside, they can't do anything about that. Barcelona made a decision to go with PES, that's their decision. But there's still other stadiums that should have been in the game long before now. It's good we're getting them now, but still it shouldn't be considered, oh my god, this is amazing, this is mind-boggling. I think the reaction to this news has been well over the top. It should be treated nothing more than, yep, okay, that's good news. Nothing more than that. Nothing more. And I think it shows a lot that we've been so used to sort of disappointment that we'll just happily accept it as it's still technically change. If we're in a world where FIFA can take the Champions League and take Serie A and La Liga and class them as features, well, we're not going to be far away from them saying, oh look, we gave the new kits for this season, that's a new feature, that's career mode, oh, you get the new kits, oh yes. It's technically no different, and I just feel like it's taking the piss a little bit that they can even position themselves to be in this frame of mind. Obviously Gamescom's a couple of days away. Some people are holding on to hope that we're going to get a shock career mode announcement. I don't think we are. I think they're going to position it. They're going to talk about career mode, but they're going to make it very clear. Champions League is in it. Champions League makes it authentic. Champions League makes it better, and then they're going to just drop it, and then they'll probably show like 20 minutes of the journey because everyone cares about that. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope they prove me wrong. It will then open a lot of questions about what the point of the beta was, but that's a better question to have than why aren't you doing anything to career mode. So hopefully we'll get something. Like I say, I don't have high hopes. I really don't. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. I want to know what you think. Is this something? Am I just moaning for the sake of it now, or is the fact licenses are being angled as features a problem? Should I just shut up and take it because it's more than we probably would have got? So let me know. And yeah, if you agreed with any of the points or you enjoyed this video, it's not really a video for enjoyment, it's just a video to listen to, but never mind, I'll say it nevertheless. Leave a like. And like I said at the start, if you're new around here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, it would really mean a lot. And finally, if I'm quiet, it's because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I really shouldn't be doing this at that time, but never mind, I always do it at this time for some reason. So if I'm a little bit quiet, that's probably why. Anyway, that pretty much wraps us up for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Goodbye.